Dawn from Pixology Digital Solutions. I have a nice selection of slides and negatives. I was just going to share them with you so you can get an idea of all the different types there are. First, I'm going to put up an app from Apple. It's called Trace Table. It works good. It makes the screen white so you can see things through it. And the first item, I'm going to do slides, and the first one is a glass slide. This is it's larger than a regular slide, which is like, this is a 35 millimeter, so it's a larger slide, and they're sometimes in metal, and they are actually have two pieces of glass, and the image is stuck in between. The second one is a regular 35 millimeter slide. These can be either in color or black and white. Sometimes they are square and not rectangular. It depends on the camera they were taken on. And this one is a slide that's the same dimensions as a 35 millimeter, but the actual image is really small inside of there. I'm not real sure about this, but they're really interesting. Next, I'm going to talk about negatives. I'll start with the largest and go to the smaller ones. This is a large format negative. They're really large. They were used with a camera, sometimes the kind with that you had the hood over your head, but they're really big and they have to be carefully done. The next are medium format, and there's this type and this type. They're both 60 millimeters in width, and it depended on the camera if the image was large or if it was in the smaller version. But some would, like this camera, you would get 24, and this camera you maybe would only get 12. But these are considered a medium format negative. These have already been digitized. And the next is the 35 millimeter negatives. This is a color, and this is black and white. They're both the same size, just different films. But these, we've digitized a lot of those. Here's one. Some people will remember these. This is a disc negative. They were on disc cameras. They were really popular. The negative is very tiny, so the images aren't the greatest, but they usually have really nice pictures on too. You can see them. There's 15. And the last one I'm going to show you is a 110. These were nice compact cameras too, and these were in color. And you could take little tiny, the negatives are small too, so the images are not the best, but they're really kind of fun to look at. And that's the selection of slides and negatives I have today. I hope you enjoyed seeing them.